Wait, Peter, so first off, congrats on the win there. Just your thoughts on the game. Obviously, Arrows got off to a bit of a difficult start, finding themselves down 11 early on, but then bounced back real nicely.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Very happy with that win. I think, we knew it was all on the line, and credit to all 23 players. They came in and they put their bodies on the line, and I thought our defense was outstanding throughout the course of the game. We went down early in the game, but I don't think we panicked when we were down a yellow card. I really did think it energised the team, and the boys really stepped up in the absence of Q for 10 minutes there. But very, very happy with the performance.
And so it's like, obviously you guys are needing a lot of bonus points in order to make the playoff push. Going for points a lot early at the start of the game, was that just a kind of a result of being down a man, trying to use a little bit of the clock as well, or are you guys kind of focusing on tries first, or just go situation by situation?
A little bit of both. We knew for us to stand any chance for the playoffs, we needed to win the game first and foremost. So it was a combination of trying to wind down the clock a little bit while we were a man down, but also we needed to win the game first and foremost. And then when we got to 3 tries, it was all about getting that last try bonus point. And thankfully we got there in the end with a really good try to Woody down the corner.
Yeah, and just kind of your thoughts on the tries there too, because you got some unreal finishes from Mirez and Hood on the wings there, and I mean, for the past 2 games, the wingers seem to be kind of carving up opposing defenses right now.
Yeah. Well, we're able to get that space just with a great platform from our forwards and our midfield. Obviously, I think Woody's strike came on the back of a really good scrum from our forward pack. But those our back 3 players, they're tough to bring down one-on-one, and you give them any bit of space and they're able to beat their man. So yeah, they were outstanding today.
Perfect. And obviously, going into Atlanta next week is going to be another massive game for you. It's all massive at this point in time. What are your kind of focuses on training going to be? You got a little bit of a longer week than you're used to, I would imagine.
Yeah. So obviously playing 2 games on a short turnaround, we need to give the boys a little bit of a break over the next couple of days, and then we'll get back, review this game, and everything will be focused on making sure we beat Atlanta. Obviously we were down there throughout the course of last season, and we can't wait to get back and put a number on them.
All right, perfect. Matt, so absolutely massive win for you guys, getting another bonus point victory, ending New England's record-setting streak here. Just what are your thoughts on the game and how you guys feeling after that massive win as you keep your playoff push going here?
Yeah, it feels really good. Obviously to knock the top team off is what we've been working towards. We knew this game was make or break for us to keep our finals chances alive, so we put a game plan into place and we stuck to it, which is really promising. So coming away really happy overall.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the second game in a row where yourself and Gaston Mirez have had a ton of space. You guys are racking up a lot of meters. What have you guys been seeing that's been working out really well for you guys in the outside backs?
Mate, I think it's the blokes inside, because that's where the space is created. So it's the guys inside squaring up and identifying the space and just putting the ball out there for us, making our job easy.
Yeah, and so you obviously had the massive bonus point try at the end of the game. Nice scrum pass from Brody. Unreal finish. Can you just kind of walk us through that play and how that you pulled that out of your little bag of tricks?
I actually didn't think I got it. I thought my foot might have brushed the line, but mate, it's one of those things that you kind of practice and you kind of like visualize every now and then you get the ball in your hand and you just try and pull it off. So happened tonight, worked tonight.
Don't worry, I can edit out the part where you say you thought your foot touched the line. That's fine. But so you guys obviously have a massive matchup against Atlanta this week. What are you guys going to be focusing on at training as you look forward to continuing the playoff push?
Yeah, look, we got to celebrate and enjoy tonight. We worked hard for this week, for this game, but job's not over. So yeah, definitely knuckling down, back into training next week. We've got an extra job to do because we've still got to keep those finals chances alive.
All right, perfect. Matt, thank you for your time. Kyle, congrats on the win there, man. Can you just walk us through your thoughts on the game? Obviously, New England got off to an 11-0 start. You guys being able to regroup, put up 28 unanswered points, and got a massive bonus point win.
Yeah, we wanted to come out firing early. That's been a bit of an issue. We kind of get punched in the face first and wake up. It kind of happened again today, but I think we bounced back relatively quickly. The energy was high. It's been great all week, especially off the short turnaround. It can be a bit tough to get, to find that on the 4-day bounce, but the guys dug in deep here and put an awesome performance, 33-18. So proud of the guys today.
And so obviously a big moment in the game. Quattrin ended up with the yellow card. You guys were able to respond by actually putting up 6 points during that and preventing New England from getting on the board. How big of a moment was that for you guys? What was kind of the message as Quattrin was heading off the field to get you through that 10 minutes?
It was huge. discipline in that first 20 especially was really bad for us. We piggybacked them across the field. We would do one good thing, and then next thing you know, they're putting the 3 on the board. So we knew we had to cut the penalties out, and during that, especially during that period of time, and not give them any easy exits. And I think we adjusted well there, and that reflected on that.
Yeah, perfect. And just kind of thoughts on the forwards obviously playing a big role again this week. Really strong scrum, solid in the line-out, and obviously a lot of great work around the breakdown. So just kind of your thoughts on the work the forwards have been putting in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we're really trying to assert our dominance there. I think we are getting to be a bit of a weapon in the mall in that set piece game. We had some good driving scrums against Dallas last weekend. We want to replicate that again today. I think we had a couple penalties go our way, so we just want to really impose ourselves on the league, and I think we've showed that we can do that here.
Perfect, Kyle. Thank you so much for your time. So congrats on the win, another massive bonus point victory for you guys. Just kind of thoughts on the game is the Arrows obviously got off to a little bit of a rocky start, and the team was able to bounce back very nicely, especially during that time with Quachin in the bin for those 10 minutes there.
Yeah, I think we played some really, really good, just fundamental rugby there. Spacings were good on defense, chop tackles were coming up, making our hits. Hands were great, and we're just taking advantage of the pens, and that's really good rugby to be playing this late in the season, especially when we need to be tight and we need to be taking advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys obviously kind of creating a lot of your own opportunities. Can you just kind of walk us through, I guess, like the mindset of being that 10-minute period where you guys ended up with 6 points that held New England to nothing during a very critical point in the game?
Yeah, I think, when you're down a guy, it sort of changes your attitude. You have to work an extra little bit harder, and I think because it was so early in the game, we had the juice to be able to do it, and everyone really stepped up and filled the spots well. And then just kicking the ball, playing in the right areas of the field, just leads us to play proper rugby, and I think we really demonstrated how we can do that tonight.
Sure, for sure. And you guys also had a lot of success, seemed to have a lot of success at the breakdown during this game too. A lot of breakdown steals, some at very key moments during the game. What did you find was kind of working for you guys at that area of the game? You seem to be one of the few teams that's been able to do that to New England this year.
It's drop tackles, man. If you put guys down early and often, it gives other guys that decision whether to go in, slow down the ball and have a go, or whether to bounce out and just play D. If you don't do that and you make it a little bit of a fight, it becomes harder to make those proper reads. Just putting the guy down right away just makes everything so much easier to defend.
For sure. And your thoughts on heading back down to Atlanta next week? You got obviously a massive game for you guys, as you've been essentially in playoff mode for the past couple of weeks already, but you get to kind of head back to where you spent the entire season last year with a massive game, and obviously depending on the result that Atlanta has this weekend, you could basically plan for a playoff spot next week.
Yeah, I think a lot of mixed emotions from guys. It was a long time down there, and guys had different experiences, but for me, I've had it marked on there. Fire and Ice Cup time, we really want that back. I really want that back, so I'm really looking forward to getting into it next week.